Hey, today we're gonna be playing Capture the Wool. Wait, right there. And I'm gonna be talking about stuff. Another Storytime video, cause Fortnite's gonna doo. Enjoy. The first story we're gonna talk about is kind of a recent one. It's not really a past thing, but there's a hunt going down at my school for a crush, and like I said, it's not really it's kind of a more of a today thing. It's not as bad as it was like a few weeks ago, but it's still kind of going on. I don't really know how to feel about it. But basically, like, my entire grade is trying to, or like everybody in my grade is trying to find out who I like because I let it slip. That's what she said. I let it slip on, like, I do have a crush on somebody, and now freaking everybody's trying to. And even the freaking girls in my class are trying to find out who I like. So it's like not the very best thing in the world for that I want like my class knowing. So let's start off where it was about what, like second grade, maybe it was third. Yeah, it was third grade, and basically I was at the same elementary school from the last story time video, whatever, and I was the kind of kid who played tetherball a lot. Like I grinded that. I grinded tetherball, and I was like really good at it too. Like I would destroy everybody I knew. Usually there were grades below me, but that's a part of the story that we're not gonna talk about. Third grade, and I was playing tetherball like usual, and so there's this. Oh shit. There's this big kid named Judah, and he's like a second grader. He was like a grade below me. Oh my god. He's like a grade below me. His name was Judah. Um, he was a kind of a weird kid. He's the kind of kid that laughed at pretty much anything you said, even if it was something really stupid. Like you just say like State Farm, and then he started dying of laughter, and he just kind of sat there like, okay. But he was like a big kid. Like he was probably the size of some, or probably the size of a lot of the big kids in 8th grade, or my grade right now. So, oh, this guy's being gay. One time, there's some, like, rules that we set sometimes, like, or sometimes we would, like, let each other go on each other's court and smack the ball to our own side. That was one of the things that we did a lot. Get fucked. And so one day, he went on my side of the court and shoved me into the blacktop. So like the entire area was just blacktop, and one day he shoved me into it face first. If you ask some of my friends, oh fuck me. So if you ask like any of my friends about it, they're probably all gonna remember it because of like what happened. So he shoved me into the blacktop, and it was like face first, and you can imagine like how much that would have hurt, like getting slammed to the blacktop face first. And I remember I was crying, I was hurt. Um, I forget what happened, but like there's yard duties out. I don't know. It was in elementary school, so there's yard duties, and so they just kind of came out and kind of dragged me while I was crying. All the kids just kind of sat there and stared at me. I remember walking past the basketball court, and a lot of the kids were just kind of staring at me like, "What the fuck happened? Why is he crying?" Um, and that's what I mean by my friends will probably remember that happening. It was definitely a really weird experience getting shoved into a blacktop by a second grader, but that's just my life. My life is fucking weird. So I remember going into the office, and they had like a nurse, but wasn't like an actual certified nurse. It was just like a lady that answered the phones and called herself a nurse. So, my life's in good hands. But I remember I was like, my whole face was bleeding. Well, not the entire thing, but my face was bleeding. And so they called my parents to pick me up because, clearly I don't want somebody like me at the school when my whole face is fucking bleeding. And so I remember I went home with my parents, and it was just kind of like a weird thing. We called the doctors. I was gonna have an appointment the next day, or I think that day actually. I was gonna have an appointment, and then when I got home, I was feeling the inside of my mouth, and my tooth was cracked. I had a missing part of my front tooth, my right front tooth, and I kind of didn't know what to say. I didn't know if I was like hallucinating or something, and I just had a chipped tooth. I had to get a filling, which basically it's a fake part of the tooth, but it looks real. So nowadays I can't eat apples using my front teeth anymore. I have to chew them on the sides, or which is like really difficult to do, or I have to have them sliced. I can't have a whole apple anymore. So I remember one time we were doing like a snack time thing at school, and I asked like, "Hey, can I just have my apple sliced because I can't eat them like that?" And they're like, "If we had to slice yours, then we had to slice everyone else's." So I'm like, "You're a fucking bitch." I went to school the next day, and oh, guess what? Judah wasn't there. He magically disappeared. It was such a weird thing. You know, he makes me bleed. He broke my front tooth. Keep in mind, this was a second grader. I was third grade, and I'm still like a small kid still. But you know, he just magically disappears the day after he fucking smashed my face into the blacktop. What are the odds of that? Alright, so I guess I can say another story, just because this video should be entertaining, because it's not very entertaining so far. Well, I guess the next story will be me and Drew. If you don't know, my name is actually Drew. My actual name is Drew. It's not like Andrew or anything. Fucking fake Drew. My name is actually Drew. The story will be about me and the other Drew. We can have like a back and forth thing. It's not like, basically we're enemies. We're complete enemies. You know why? Because both our names are Drew. Well, his is Andrew, and that's a reason I hate him. I will admit, we kind of do act harsh to him. Like, it's kind of gone out of hand. A lot out of hand. Like, now some of my friends call him Lesser Drew, and they call me Better Drew, which it's just facts, honestly. It's completely true, but it's still kind of harsh, and I do feel bad, but at the same time, he totally deserves it. He's Lesser Drew. But basically, me and him kind of have like a battle thing going. You know, I destroyed his Minecraft server how many times now? I don't really remember. I did live stream it, but I didn't have past live or broadcasts on at the time, so I couldn't really keep that recording, which kind of bums me out, because it was a funny ass recording. Getting to destroy his Minecraft server was so fucking funny. And then he acts like we didn't actually destroy it, but we did. We completely fucked up his server to the point where he literally had to delete it several times. I'm pretty sure it's his sister's too, and yeah. This fucking duck, man, I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your... Yeah, I kind of stole his friends also, but, you know. Gotta watch out, Lesser Drew. I also have been in several Discord servers with him, getting banned off his Discord server several times because I completely screw things up. It's a fun thing to do, by the way. And, what else? Oh yeah, argue with him a lot. I mean, in my video of the Discord court case, I don't know if you guys have watched that video. It's during the time where I made 20-minute fucking videos that were, like, non-edited very well. Oh, well. Okay. So in that video, I kind of ruined his life. I banned him, or we did a court case with him, and we kind of messed with him a little bit. Of course, my friend had to be a boomer and split it in half and make it a part 2 thing instead of actually editing it and doing the work. So, that's just my friends for you. So yeah, me and him have like a kind of a cute relationship going on right now. It's like every single time in our school we do like gay touch thing. Every single time I get it, I run over to him and tag him. It's hilarious, trust me. What else do I do? Oh yeah, whenever he talks, I say, "Shut up, Lester Drew." You have no clue how annoying it is when somebody calls him Drew, because his name isn't Drew. He's not worthy of that title. I'm telling you right now, he is so... I've 1v1 him in Fortnite. He's absolute garbage ass cheeks, man. And he keeps trying to, like, be friends with me, and I don't really know how to take it, because he's like, after all I've been, like, destroying his life, and then he's just kind of, like, chilling, and I'm like, no, we're supposed to be enemies, this is not how it works. It's basically a world where, like, Doof wants to be, like, best friends with Perry the Platypus. It's kind of like, no, that's not supposed to happen, stop. That's just disgusting to think about. If you're still here, then comment better or lesser Drew in the comments so I know if you watched this part. And also, it's going to piss him off because I think he watched my videos. I'm not really that sure. Holy fuck, this guy had stuff. So there's this kid that at our school, and we call him, he's an annoying kid. He's in choir, and he is annoying. He makes really annoying sounds. He's a choir kid. He's not, like, he doesn't have any mental issues or anything. He's just, like, really annoying. So sometimes, like, our teacher lets us listen to music sometimes. In history, she's really cool. Shout out. Haha. Haha. My chest now. Bum 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 bum. I'm sorry. So for the sake of the video, we'll call him Brayden. He literally sings out loud, or doesn't sing, but he hums like really loud in front of everybody. So like the classroom's dead silent, and it's just like him jamming out to his song. Just like he's swaying his hips and everything, and like dancing to the song. And me and all like our desk partners just kind of staring at each other, like, what do we do? Like this man's over here playing dance, just like Just Dance 4, and we're all just kind of chilling. Like, what do we do? We're not prepared for this. One of the reasons I hate him is because he's friends with the other Drew. Yeah, the other Drew. If you want, I can totally make like another video on like me versus other Drew, but that's for another time, I guess. But if you really want me to, I can try to hook him up, and you know, we'll do a contest thing. Maybe I'll get some other friends in there to cheer us on or make fun of them. I can never really tell. Fuck off. You have underbrows too? What the fuck? He flirts with a lot of girls. And it's not flirting like sly and... What? Do I have infinite stone? What? It's not anything like it's like sneaky and it's also flirting. It's like he literally flirts, and it's the most obvious thing in the world. He flirts and makes it obvious too. And that's kind of where the girls that he flirts with kind of get like disgusted. But the girls that he does flirt with are also disgusting, so that's how it works. Like, he flirts with the little worst... Wow, I am so mean in this video. Not the best girls in the world at all. Except for one of them. And that's my crush. But he does flirt with a lot of girls, so if my friends are watching this video and trying to... What the f... Honestly, I'm hoping my crush never finds out about my YouTube channel, because that will be embarrassing for everybody. And that's why I'm kind of scared about my school knowing my YouTube channel, because I feel like the teachers there at my school are kind of like the type of people that when they find something funny about somebody, they'll like show it and announce it. He's not the most intelligent looking guy in the world. In fact, he's probably the least most looking good man world. I don't know how to call it. My other friends have revealed their crush before, and it's not been good for, you know, for literally everybody. It's not good to tell my friends who your crush is. At all. Oh. Okay, I mean, that works. But usually they're not alone when they're talking. Like, usually they both have their best friends by each other's side while they talk to each other. So I don't actually know why she laughed. I don't know if it's like at a joke he's saying, or if it's just like with her friend laughing at him. I'm guessing it's that, because he's the type of guy you literally laugh at every single second that you can. Well, dating's kind of weird at my school. There's some kids that literally just do it for attention, and it's super obvious because they hug in the hallways and hold hands every other second, and they don't even go on dates with each other. They're just dating, you know, because that works. And I don't know. That's gonna be another video. Very soon my videos are gonna step it up. I'm kind of waiting for a Fortnite Chapter 2. So once that comes out, I promise I'll be a machine uploading great content. So this is just kind of a downtime while we wait. Kind of a relaxing type of thing. Thank you for watching another video. If you go to my left, guess what? Guess what? It's me defusing a bomb. Holy crap. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? To my right over here, there is Fortnite Gun Toxic 2. We make a Slayer and my friend 1v1. I'm trying to beat Hillary Clinton in subscribers. So, if you could, that would be great. And above me, my subscribe button. Subscribe! Bring it on, Hillary Clinton.